3, 2, 1. Whoa! I need those fireworks IRL. You know, the ones that turn into the logo? I need the IRL. Is this the right quality? Yeah. Just a lot of pixels. They use FanFest. Okay, good to know. 2 words. Preach is the wrong one, guys. We're right. Only auto-regenerated?
Enjoying yourself for a change?
It's actually 3 words. FanFest Pog. True. Jesse Cox calls it. Okay, yeah, and he did separate it then. Is it a bit low now? Let me know. Good? Let me know. Still low? Okay.
There's no cause for panic.
Okay, here? Is this good?
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Can't hear anything in the trailer? No? Still low? Okay, what about this? Wait, is this extended? I thought I had seen this, but unless I forgot. It is extended, okay. Because I was like, oh, I've seen this before. And I was like, wait, I haven't seen all of this. Oh, they update the trailer every FanFest. Okay, that makes sense. I was like chilling. I was like, yeah, I've seen those, you know. I'm so professional. But yeah, I remember feeling how positive and hopeful the expansion feels. You know what I mean? Oh, look at him eating his tacos.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Might you have a moment? Music also less muffled. Do you mean less muffled compared to previous trailers, or? Oh, is this new class? Was that new class? Oh!
Come to the land you call the new
Yeah, because
world.
that part of the trailer was new, right?
My home. Put out.
Dawn Trail, yeah! For those who don't know, this is 2024. Summer 2024. Spoilers. How dare you have spoilers? How dare you? Oh! No way! I guess he dressed like the new class? That looks great! Oh my god, that actually looks so good. That is so well made. Who made this cosplay? Can you make one for me? That looks so good.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2023 in
English!
London!
In London! I'm still so sad I couldn't make it. I really wanted to, but you know, it's kind of hard to be in London and Vegas at the same time, you know?
My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, everything in English.
And also, welcome, Michael Christopher Cole.
I'll get into Final Fantasy. Which one should I start with, and which one do you think is the best in your opinion? So that's a really broad question. So Final Fantasy in general has a lot of games, right? My favorites of the ones that I've played, I haven't played all, but from the ones I've played, maybe Final Fantasy VII, I would say. You know, the remake is one that I really recommend. But in this case, we are focused on Final Fantasy XIV, which is the only one among the whole series, which is action MMO. So if you're looking for an MMO, Final Fantasy XIV is the one that you want to look at. And Final Fantasy XIV has a very, very generous trial, meaning you don't even have to commit any money and you can check out the game for yourself. The trial consists of content which is potentially hundreds of hours. There's a lot of things you can do, and because it includes the base game and then Heavensward and Stormblood, two expansions. Yeah, if that's something that interests you, that's what we're watching about now. Basically, this keynote is about Final Fantasy XIV Online as well. If that's something that interests you, you can type !FFXIV with a link there that takes you into like more information and, you know, to download the game if you want to try it out. It costs nothing, so it's literally like you got nothing to lose and you can try it out. See how you feel. Final Fantasy XI was also MMO, though I'm not sure if it's still alive. That's a fair point. I'm not very familiar with it too much though. But that's true. Yeah, it's technically it would be second MMO. You're right.
Fox!
Yeah, people play
Hey, everyone.
FF11 still. I think Ninja is one of them.
That said, some of you are probably wondering, where's Kate? What did Koji do with Kate? It's okay. Kate is back in Japan working with the team overtime to make sure that the game comes out in summer of 2024. So for now, you're stuck with me.
Is it a bit low or is it okay for you guys? Let me know. Good? Okay, perfect.
ケイトさん今もう日本で 7.0 の作業バリバリしてるからね。今日は工事に、プライマルズと同時に通訳もお願いしてます。日本の皆さんも、それから配信を見ている全世界の非課線の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
All right.
I know he's gonna translate, but let's try some auto translations and see how that goes.
That's right. Kate is hard at work back in Japan, and we thought that since Koji was going to be here with the Primals, we'd just try to get our money's worth. So.
改めて皆さんこんにちは。
Yeah, no, I checked the quality as well. I'm assuming it's because it's a stream. I think it's because it's a stream. You know how like streams like limit how high quality that can be published? I think maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the best I think we can get for now.
お久しぶりです。欧州ロンドン帰ってこれて本当に嬉しいです。
All right. It's great seeing you all again, and I'm so happy to be back.
Keynote is one word. Okay, be right back, guys. Well, actually, I can't edit now. Oh well. At least the FanFest part was spelled correctly.
In the UK.
さて、北米に続いて開催となるファンフェスティバル2023、2024。今回は欧州ロンドンからお届け
Yeah,
して
he
まい
has
りま
some
す。
sick gear equipped. Look at him.
Okay, so now
He's
coming
been running the
hot off
he's
heels
been
of our
running the
most
new
recent
Ultimate
fan
Raid,
festival
guys.
in North America, we are excited to kick off the festivities here in London.
前回は北米でしたが、今回ようやく欧州
Oh,
にも
wait,
帰ってこれました
translation doesn't work.
欧州のプレイヤーの皆さんとお会いできて本当に
I
嬉
just
しいです。
realized it doesn't work.
All right, after seeing the fans again in Las Vegas,
Oh, he
I've
said
been
London.
really looking forward to seeing our fans here in Europe.
Thank you.
Europe.
そして 改め
Thank you.
て、Q14 から数えて13年
Yeah, I don't
そ
think
し
this
て
works.
新生14今年でついに10周年となります、
I'm gonna sit
これまで
down.
の本当にたくさんのサポートありがとうございます。改めてお礼を申し上げます。
Arigato
All right, so we've
gozaimasu.
come a long way in the 13 years since the launch of 1.0 and the 10 years since the relaunch of A Realm Reborn. And we couldn't have made it this far without you. It's been an amazing journey, and you have my deepest thanks for joining us along the way.
Oh, she was standing all this time? Yeah, I was standing.
僕の開幕基調講
Not
演か
all
ら
this
スタ
time,
ー
but
ト
like
し
half
て
an hour
まいり
maybe.
たいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
And so now, without further ado, I'd like to officially kick
Without
off
further
the
ado.
keynote address.
Woo!
Yoshida-san, what's with the...
Yeah, what is this cosplay? Oh!
気になる。
There
Yeah, what
it
is
is.
it?
確かにね、トレーラーに出てましたね。これと同じ格好の光の戦士ね。
Spoilers.
Kind of looks like what our Warrior of Light was wearing in the trailer.
Yeah, it does.
僕も50歳になったので、
So what does that
そろ
mean?
そろコスプレは勘弁してほしいっていうふうにスタッフに言ったんですけど、どうしてもやれと。
So now I just turned 50 years old this year, and I'm getting a little old for cosplay. But
No, you're
the
not.
dev team wouldn't take no for an answer. So
Good. Good.
じ
Yeah,
ゃあ
he's
早速
50.
新情報から参りたいんですが、今スクリーンに映ってるこの、
He looks like
新しい
40s.
CG イラスト、パッケージデザインになる予定です。ぜひ覚えておいてください。
all right, so with that, let's move on to our first piece of information. First, you have this great artwork up here. This is the package artwork. And dun-dun.
New job. Yeah, that's when everyone was like, yay!
では最初にですね、
Nucleode, thank you so much for the 9-month resub. Thank you, thank you.
まだ絶賛開発中なのでお見せできるアクションそんなに多くはないんですが、イメージをつかんでいただくために動画をご用意しています。
And our first new information is about the new job. And as always, rather than have me
Yeah, it was a random guy at TwitchCon who was like, oh, like, did you hear about the new thing, the Viper? And I was like, does this guy think I'm somebody else? Because I don't play a game that has a Viper. In none of the games I've ever played. And then I'm like, no. And then he's like, yeah, Final Fantasy 14. I was like, oh, spoiler. I haven't watched the keynotes yet. So that was funny. It's okay though. It's not a, like it's not a like a story spoiler or anything. Spoiling about class is okay.
talk about it, let's give
Although if I would be at this event, it would be nice to not know until I see this because then it's like extra hype, right?
you an exclusive sneak peek with this video showing the job in action. Roll it.
Roll it. Oh my god, guys, he broke my camera. How could he? New grass looks good. Yeah, I remember from the previous keynote, right? They updated a lot of the, like, general plants and nature in the game. Like, they're using AI, right? Yeah, they're using 5-head AI to make it more fluffy or to make it more saturated, basically. Cool. Jesus. It's like blinking everywhere. That's a cool weapon set. It's a cool weapon set. I can imagine a lot of cool like weapon glams for that.
黄金のレガシ
A
ー
ninja
新ジョ
with
ブ
swords?
第
Yeah.
1弾名前をバイパーと言います。二刀流の近接
so
メ
good.
レディペースです。
Yoshi P, can I
All
look
right.
at... let's see. Hello. Hello, Yoshi-P. Hello, hello. We're friends now, right? Yeah, so I was wondering, those 2 swords that you had at the FanFest, you don't need them, right? Yeah, you've already used them for, you know, the purpose of FanFest, so, could you just send it to me? Yeah? Really? Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay, bye. Nice. I'm gonna get them. Can I have them? I'm gonna get them. By the way, I just got reminded, Twitch is updating and doubling animated emotes, meaning we don't have to cut down. We can cut up. I don't think that makes sense. But yeah, we can add more animated emotes. So we can definitely do bongos, and then we can do the, I don't know what else we were thinking, blah, blah, blah. Like, we don't need to cut down on animated emotes. We can add more. That's going to be great. Because we're going to have 10 instead of 5. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So the first of our 2 new jobs being released with Dawn Trail is the dual-wielding melee DPS Viper.
I thought I was going to sneeze, but it didn't happen.
Viper is a Final Fantasy XIV original.
Final Fantasy XIV original. Oh, something about ninja.
So it was designed to cater to those players around the world who have been asking for a new dual-wield job that's different from ninja.
Yep. I had somebody at TwitchCon comment on how they really like my camera when I'm coming out of the frame, saying that it's really cool and they've never seen it before. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like this camera too. I'm pretty happy about it.
And it was designed specifically for Dawn Trail.
アートにも CG にもありますが、今僕が装備しているこのデザインがジョブ専用装備となってます。
And as you can see here in the art, and from what was shown in the video, and what I am wearing, this is the Viper's job-specific gear.
Job-specific gear. Yep.
見ていくことにしましょう。
All right, so let's take a closer look at the Viper's characteristics.
Wait, why did people laugh?
ロールは近接 DPS で
Did you hear
装備
that?
枠は
Someone just laughed like really loud. Imagine being that person. Why are they laughing? Am I missing? What is this? Why is this funny? You can use arrow keys. Yeah, I just started doing Aegis. I realized after. I was like, wait, if I do arrow keys, it's better. Yeah, why are they laughing? I don't understand the joke. I want to understand as well. Melee DPS. He did something on scene, I guess?
So
Yeah,
the Viper's role
probably.
is melee DPS with the gear type falling under the dexterity melee category, or the
Maybe he like copied the look or something, and then people laughed, but we can't see it at home.
same as ninja.
That's like the secret things that you have to go to the event to find out.
二刀流武器というこの専用の武器を使うことになります。
And Vipers will utilize dual blades that are unique to the job.
Okay.
クリックしてね。対応クラスは存在していないので最初からジョブの状態で使用可能です。
And of course, Viper will not have any required class. You'll start with the job.
Nice. So you can get it straight away.
条件使う条件は黄金のレガシーの、権利を所有していることといずれかのジョブレベルが80になっていることです。
And the only prerequisites for use being that the players have, of course, purchased Dawn Trail expansion and have at least one job at level 80.
Okay. So you need to have one max.
そしてジョブの取得場所クエストの開始地はウルダハを予定してます。
And the starting location for the job quest will be Ul'dah.
まあ黄金のレガシースタートに際して条件さえ整っていればすぐ
Max is 90 now? Okay, look. I haven't completed Endwalker yet, alright? So in my head, Max is still 80. But sure.
すぐに使用可能になりますので、バイパーで、メインクエスト進めていただくのも良いかと思います。
And again, the job should be available immediately at
Starting
Dawn Trail's
location is
launch, as long as the
Ulda.
aforementioned prerequisites are cleared. So if you want to play the whole Dawn Trail main scenario as a Viper, you can do that.
続いてじゃあそのバトルイメージちょっと見ていきたいと思います
All right, let's talk about the battle concept.
バイパーはこの特徴として二刀流武器を使用しますが
So a Viper will use a pair of one-handed blades
That can be
to
combined
attack
into a
their
single
foes.
two-handed weapon?
これを用いた
Oh!
この二刀流の攻撃と
Cool.
さらにこのブレードを合体させた合体剣という攻撃2つ、持ってます
But they can also combine these blades in a single two-handed weapon to deal heavier blows.
そして特徴的なのがですね
That's cool.
常時ヘイストがかかっているジョブになるために攻撃頻度かなり高いジョブになります
So in
That's
addition
so
to
much
dealing
glam
swift
potential.
attacks that are so fast that they feel like they already have haste cast on them,
今回、まだ開発中ということで、アクションまだまだ少ないんですが、自己強化することで、先ほどねオーラをまとってましたがそういった強力な、DPS を出せる状態という特殊なモードも用意されてます
and so a Viper also has the ability to summon this special power to temporarily enhance themselves, kind of like you saw with that aura that they had in the trailer. So basically, you're getting that extra DPS.
ウェポンスキルの間にアビリティを挟む頻度というのも非常に高いことを想定しているのでかなりスタイリッシュかつ操作頻度が高いジョブとして、現在開発が進んでます
So Viper is a technically demanding yet highly stylish melee job that affords frequent
Stylish.
opportunities for players to execute various abilities in between the weapon skills.
ご期待に添えるように、開発を進めておりますのでどうぞこの新ジョブバイパーご期待ください
All right, the development team is working hard to create something that lives up to your high expectations, so please look forward to it.
ありがとうございます、
All right.
では
I will look forward to it. It was cool to see you on SFan's stream. Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was fun for me too. It was fun for me too.
今のバトルのイメージの説明を踏まえてもう一度先ほどの動画、流してみたいと思います
All right, so now, with all of that I've just explained in mind, let's take one more look at that video. Roll it.
To see the combat in action. Okay. Oh, he's breaking my camera. Oh, that's how he did it. I mean, that's when he did it. He combined them. I was too sad about my camera being broken. So I didn't realize. Yeah, it's a new job. It looks just like Ninja. It's meant to be similar. What weapon does Ninja use again? They are similar. They use daggers? Okay. 2 daggers?
ありがとうございます
And this is 2 swords. So bigger weapons.
このコスプレすごくてですね武器
Oh my
ちゃんと
god, his sword also gets together!
Really
No
great
way!
job with the cosplay.
No way! I didn't think his cosplay
あ
was
んまり
gonna do
あんまりや
that.
ると飾りが取れそう
Yeah, you should hold off. It's gonna break. Don't break it.
It's a good thing he's gonna send it to me, right?
Be careful. Calm down.
もちろんこの
You mean your sword?
オーマイレガシー
Exactly,
で
my
実
sword,
装
yeah.
されるジョブというのはこのバイパー一つだけではありません
So now you all know that Dawn Trail will feature not one, but 2 new jobs.
すで
Oh.
に遠隔魔法 DPS、
Oh.
キャスターであることは皆さんにお伝えしていますが、
Oh.
さてどんなジョブになるのか
All right, and you already know that the second job is to be ranged magic DPS.
Oh? Oh? This one has not been
す
spoiled?
でに
So I don't
北
know.
米の基調講演でもヒントはもう出ておりますので答え合わせはすみません日本のファンフェスまでお待ちください
But as for what that job is, well,
No!
other than the little hint I dropped back in Las Vegas, you're gonna have to wait until Tokyo.
No! I got baited. I was like, yes, this one wasn't spoiled
で
yet.
はさらに
Unbelievable.
何
Wait.
何
Wait?
Are you gonna hold those sword the whole time?
まあそうね。
Yeah.
じゃあちょっと武器スタンド出してもらっていいかしら。
Can we bring the stands out for the swords? Maybe? Stands for the sword? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's
And
putting
now for
on the
your real
stand.
weapon. The clicker.
Okay.
Okay, the real weapon.
You ready?
Item level up.
Item level up.
では続いて、基調講演進めてまいりたいと思います。新たな拡張パッケージ。
I'm totally invested and I've never played FF. Look, the dev team for Final Fantasy 14 is something extra. You won't see this with any other games. Like, yeah, you won't see anything that you would ever expect. So if this is new to you, yeah, welcome. Yeah, Yoshi P's a treasure,
のレガシーについて北米でも、ご紹介しましたが、ストーリー改めて簡単に振り返って。
Yoshi P is not just a dev. What would his role be? CEO, right? Is it CEO? I'm not sure the technical term. But he's like the head of everything, and he's out here like cosplaying. Producer. He's on the board. Okay. On the board. All right. So he's the main guy basically behind this, and instead of sitting behind the curtains or whatever, he's out here cosplaying for us.
いこうと思います。
All right, so we already talked a little bit about Dawn Trail's story in Las Vegas, but we'd like to do a little recap before we continue.
Okay.
まず今回
Quick
皆さん
recap. Let's go.
光の戦士にお届けするのは僕たちからの最高の夏休みがテーマになっております。
So we already talked a little bit about how Dawn Trail would provide the Warriors of Light with a well-deserved summer vacation.
Director and producer. That's it. Yeah. That's
新
it.
たなる冒険、そのバカンスの目的地は西方のトラル大陸と呼ばれている地域になります。
And that
By the way, if you happen to tune in and you are already familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, in case you didn't know, since the not the release of Dawn Trail, but since the announcement of Dawn Trail, I suppose, since the recent patch of Final Fantasy XIV Online, Stormblood is now a part of the free trial. So this was not the case before, but now you're able to play the base game, Heavensward, and Stormblood for free as part of the trial for the game. So if you ever wanted to check out the game, now there's even more to check out without having to commit before you know if you want to continue or not. So if you want to check that out, !XIV for the link for more information.
that vacation would be taking place in the far western land of Tyrol.
すでにパッチ 6.5 のメインストーリーパート1にてその片鱗、出ておりますが、
Tyrol's next ruler.
So with the release of part 1 in patch 6.5, you got a glimpse of where the story will be taking you.
本格的にストーリーがこの 7.0 につながっていくのは、パッチ 6.5、メインクエストパート2の方からになりますので、ぜひご注目ください。
But it will be the release of part 2 that you'll better understand what's in store for you and the Scions and how everything in Dawn Trail's main narrative connects together.
光の戦士の皆さんが依頼されるのはトラル大陸におけるある王国の王位継承レースへの助力になります。
So the Warrior of Light has been asked to sail west across the Indigo Deep to assist in a rite of succession for Tyral's throne.
This is the Warrior of Light, guys. This is us as a player. And this is me. This is me. This is me. This is how good looking I am. This is me. Look at me. Look at me. No, you're a potato. That's true. That's true. There are some restrictions in the game by playing the trial, of course. Like you can't be part of a guild, for example. You can't be trading. You can't use auction house. But the way that a lot of people play Final Fantasy XIV online, especially like before you reach endgame, is a lot like a single player RPG. Because there's a massive, massive, massive story with cutscenes and your character being at the center of it. So you're gonna be able to play tons and tons without needing to worry about getting involved into other stuff. So yeah, you don't really feel it unless it's like, unless your friend is specifically playing it and you want to join their guild, then maybe you might feel a little bit, but otherwise, like, it's fine to just play the trial.
Succession for Tyrell's throne.
おなじみのメンバーもちろん勢ぞろいしていきますが
Emo bunny vampire guy,
Of course,
blue-eyed
all the
scarred
Scions will be
Chad,
joining the Warrior of Light
elf
and Tyrell.
albino kid.
今回そこで繰り広げられるの
With
は
grapes.
暁の血命を二分する王位
Oh
継承レ
no,
ー
the
ス
Scions
です
are gonna be
But
divided.
not all will be on the same side for the upcoming contest.
まあ、北米でも聞いたんですけどちょっとヨーロッパでも聞いてみましょうか。どの暁のメンバーと一緒にレースに参加したいですか？
Okay, so we asked the same question in Las Vegas, but we want to ask all of you, who do you want to be with you when you're in the contest? Who from the Scions? Alice?
一番最初
Istola,
に
of course.
アリゼっていう声があります。
I heard
Alice?
Alice first. Somebody's really excited.
Alice's good. Alice's good.
いやいろんないやこれだけでもたくさんの
Imagine
方
trying
に
to
いろんな
shout
キャラクターを愛してい
Yuri
ただいてるのは本当に嬉しいです。
I mean,
I'm really
Uri
happy that you
J.
all love all of the Scions so much.
誰がレースの敵に回るのかもご注目ください。
But
Well,
we
it's a
can't tell you
Toru,
now, but
of course.
who's going to
It's
be on
my
your side? Who's
choice.
going to be the opposing side? You'll have to wait to find out.
でこの 7.0 拡張の全体のテーマとしては、ファイナルファンタジー14新たな冒険の幕開けというテーマを抱えています。
So the main narrative theme for Final Fantasy XIV 7.0 is a journey of new discovery.
もちろんストーリーもこれまでの拡張パッケージ同様、RPG 丸1本分の体験しっかりお届けしていこうと思います。
And as always, we plan on providing players with a full standalone RPG's worth of story and experiences with this single expansion.
そのきっかけとなる王位継承レースとは何なのか、
What, however, will that story entail? What is this contest?
トラル大陸にはどんなエリアや冒険が待ち構えているのか、
What adventures await in this new land?
そしてエメトセルクも言っていたこの黄金鏡というキーワードは一体何なのか、
And what is this city of gold that Emmett Selk talked about?
もちろんこれまで
The
同様
city
に
of gold.
皆さんに驚いていただく仕掛けというのもご用意していますので、ぜひそのストーリーお見逃しのないようよろしくお願いします。
And of course, we have a lot of other surprises. I can tell you right now, they're going to be big ones.
Oh, big surprises.
まあ僕らもここからね、6.0 でストーリー1回ハイデリンゾディアーク編完結してこの物語がどう皆さんと一緒に転がっていくのかめちゃくちゃ楽しみにしてますので、ぜひ引き続き皆さんと一緒にファイナルファンタジー14作っていきたいと思います。
I mean, I know you guys really enjoyed the Hydaelyn Zodiac series, but we have something that's even better waiting for you in Dawntrail. We hope you enjoy it.
Cool. Yeah, this is the beginning of a new story, right? That's how they described it when Endwalker came out. They said this is the wrapping of the original story.
お届けしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next up, let's talk a little bit more about Tyrell, and we're going
Yeah.
to start by expanding on some of the info that released back in Vegas.
これまでの冒険の舞台は三大州と呼ばれる地域でした。
So up until now, we've spent most of our time on the three great continents.
今回はドーントレイルの冒険により活動地域が西側海を越えた西方へ広がっていきます。
But as we talked about last time, our adventures in Dawntrail will be taking us far to the west.
ですので今回の拡張だけではなく今後皆さんの冒険の舞台
From the
は
well-traveled
惑星ハイデリ
three
ン
great
全体へと
continents to
及んで
beyond
いく
the
ことになり
Indigo
ます。
Deep.
But again, this doesn't mean that we've seen all of Hydaelyn, most of Hydaelyn, not all of Hydaelyn.
では前回
Yeah,
の
we
北
saw
米
this
のファンフェス
before, I
でも
remember.
お伝えし
It's
た
so
プ
pretty.
レイヤータウントライオラというところに関して追加の情報をお伝えしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next we're going to talk about that main hub, the main center player hub that the Warrior List of Light will be operating.
I really like that they split up FanFest into 3 regions, and for each region, you get like more information. I actually really like that. I didn't realize it's like that way until this year. And yeah, I think it's really cool. I guess ever since I played Final Fantasy 14, it's been a pandemic, right? Like, when did I start playing it? So these are the first fan fests for me since I started playing the game. 2021, yeah. So I didn't really realize how FanFest works until this year, and I think it's really cool. I think it's nice that they involve every region. Time for work. Enjoy the keynote, Alien chat. Oh yeah, work. I don't know why my brain just froze there for a second. Have fun at work. Good luck with work, and see you around. My brain just, I don't know, froze. I was like, what? Yeah, slight brain lag. Excuse me.
From it during Dawn Trail.
これまでのプレイヤータウンよりもかなり多民族、多くの民族入り乱れた、町という特徴になってます。
So this city of Tuliyulao will be far different from the existing player hubs that the players have seen before.
これまではスクリーンショットとアートワークでご紹介したんですが、
Far
開発が進
different.
み、動画の準備ができましたので、動画でご覧いただこうと思います。
So the last time we were only able to show you the city via screenshots and artwork, but
Did
this
he
time
say
we've
screenshot
prepared
though?
some
That's
special
funny.
in-game footage.
Cool.
So with that in mind, roll the tape.
Roll the tape. Oh. So pretty. I love the colors. It's pretty big. I'm booking my next vacation, yeah. Oh, food. A beach as well. Yeah, this expansion is so marketed as happy. Everything is like feels good. I feel like something's gonna go really wrong. It's like the music, the area, everything is positive. Something's gonna go wrong. Cool. One sec. There we go. Way! Yeah, that was awesome. Yay, good job. See, now I can pretend I was at the fan fest myself. You know, this is great. This is great. Now we are in there too, all of us together.
そういえば、サウンドディレクターである祖健からコメントを預かってたんでした。
Okay,
So,
that doesn't
before we
make
continue,
sense.
we had a little message from Soken, our sound director.
今の動画の
There you go.
曲
Go back.
まだまだモックアップなので、サンプルだと思
ま
ってく
だまだ
ださいと、伝えてほしいと言われてます。
So he asked me to tell you that the music playing in the video is just a mock-up.
Wait, what?
なのでもっとす
It's a
ごくなる
mock-up?
から期待しててくださいとのことです。
And that the final track will be a lot better.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even notice it was
トライオラ
like
これま
not
での
done
プレイヤ
or
ーと
bad or
異
whatever.
なり、
It already
多数
sounded
の
great.
民族文化
But I'm
が
not
溶
a
け合ってい
music
るというお話
specialist, so.
先ほどしました。
So as I mentioned before, the city is far different from the major cities on Hydaelyn. It is a culturally diverse, pluralistic state.
トレーラーで主人公と剣を交えていた2つの頭を持つマムージャの王グルールジャジャによって統治された国です。
So that massive two-headed Mamulja that we saw the Warrior of Light fighting with in the trailer, that's the current ruler of the nation and king of the Mamulja, Galul Jaja.
このトライオラオ
ゴーシャシャ
ールドシャーレアンと、カイロで国交があります。
But the Mamulja aren't the only peoples living in the city. On top of that, it appears the city has an established trade route with Old Sharlayan.
今回ご覧いただいた、動画ウォークスルーですが、まだまだ NPC の配置が行われていませんが、非常に多くの密度あるオブジェクト、
Right, you seem to enjoy
グラフィッ
Pon
クスアップデートの
Ponchi. Hey, that was a
効果
good
ご覧いただ
song.
けたんじゃないかなと思います。
That was a good song.
So in that walkthrough that you just saw, you saw that there were no NPCs there. Those will be added later. But hopefully you got an idea of what the town will look like and all of the high quality of all of the objects that we have thanks to our graphical update.
Graphical update Pog. Good stuff.
では続いてフィールド行ってみましょう。
So next I'd like to introduce you to some of the new areas that you'll find in Tyrol.
トラル大陸のフィールド、まずは前回ご紹介したオルコパチャとヤクテル樹海についてです。
Okay, so first we're going to start off with the two areas
I'm
that we
still
talked
amazed
about in Las
they
Vegas.
made a cosplay that can have like the two swords separated and also together. Like I'm still amazed at that.
Pacha and Yaktel.
こちらも開発が進んでまいりましたので、今回は動画でウォークスルーご覧いただこうと思います。
And since we talked last,
Release date?
development,
I don't
of
think
course,
we have
has
a date.
continued,
I
and
think
we are
we'll
ready
get that
to
in
show
Japan,
you
right?
some in-game footage.
We just know
Roll it.
summer 2024. Unless they normally do the date later than Japan, I'm not sure. Do they normally do it later than Japan? Sorry, I forgot what or I missed what he said what this is.
We're ready to show you some in-game footage. Since we talked last, development, of course,
でウォークスルーご覧いただこうと思います。
and since we talked last, development, of course, has continued, and we are ready to show you some in-game footage.
Okay,
Roll
just
it.
general in-game. Okay. Wait, is it confirmed for June? I don't remember them saying June. I just remember them saying summer. Is it actually June? Actually, wait. I think I remember them saying June. And I was wondering, like, why they made it so specific so fast. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, in this keynote so far, they did say summer of 2024, so yeah. So pretty. It's very cozy. You know what? This city, me and my Lalas are gonna take over the city and no one else is allowed to come here. It's perfect. Look, everything's so small. Carriages? Pipers! CSI, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Cool. I like that. They're rising up, chat. We must do something now. No, you're not doing anything.
まだまだ開発中のエリアではありますが、今回これまで以上に環境設定、自然環境にかなり注力した自然なエリアというのをご覧いただけたかと思います。
Again, what you saw is still under development, but we've worked really hard on these areas, focusing on creating landscapes that feel even more real and natural than ever before.
動画だけだとね、どうしても分かりにくいところはありますが、皆さん歩いて、いただければ、そのグラフィックスアップデートによる、密度の高さ、クオリティの高さ感じていただけると思いますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。
I mean, it's a little bit hard to tell in this video, but we've been taking full advantage of that first graphical update coming with Dawn Trail, that you're really going to be able to notice this when you get in and play the game.
では続いて、ここまでは北米でもお話した情報なので、さらなる新エリアを、アートとスクリーンショットで見ていきたいと思います。
But these two
I
areas
heard.
we've already talked about in Las Vegas. Today, we're going to bring you something new, some new areas,
Ooh.
especially for London.
Look at this place. So
こ
many
ちらコ
colors.
ザマルカという首都であるトライオラの南に
This
広がってい
tropical
る
region
密
can be
林地帯
found
です
south of
Okay, so
Tuliyola.
Kuzamaruka is a very dense jungle located to the South Tyrol's capital city of Tuliyola.
ドントレーラーのトレーラーの中にもあの特徴的な、巨大な岩登場していたと思います。 岩のある上部とそれから下部2つのエリアに分かれているのがこのエリアの特徴となっています。
Alright, so the unique rock formations that you saw in the trailer are located in this area, and they split the jungle into upper and lower areas through which countless rivers flow.
特に上層と下層の間にある巨大な滝、大幕府も
Did you know
大
the
きな
Vixera is
特
no
徴にな
longer
っていま
Lala?
す。
What
And
the
there are a lot of
hell?
waterfalls
That's
in
not
between the
okay.
upper and lower areas as well.
ここに住まう部族も、多種多様新たな出会いが皆さんを、待ち構
Several
えていま
peoples,
す。
including one
Several
reminiscent of the
different peoples call
goblins.
this region home, meaning there's much adventure to be had.
ではこちらコサマルカ、開
Time for you
発
to
中の
also
スクリーン
Fantasia
シ
out
ョ
of
ットを
Lala?
ご覧いただこうと
No,
思います。
no.
Right, so let's
Fantasia.
take a look at some
I mean, not
in-development
Fantasia.
screenshots.
Lala is the way to go.
今回ご紹介する
So
スクリーンショットは
pretty.
いずれも下層からの風景になってます。
So the screenshots that
Is
we
this
have here
sunset or
are
sundown?
from the area's lower elevations.
Wait, that's the same
今
thing.
までではちょっと
Sunset
作れなかったよう
or
な
sunrise.
景色、環境、よく見えてるんじゃないかなと思います。
Cat
We're
goes
able
much
to
better.
create
No.
a new type of area that feels very unique from the areas that we've created in the past.
今回特にですね、
Time trade by any chat. Bye bye, Exploding Roos. Good luck on raid. I hope you get all the loot. All the loot.
空気感とかそれから光の表現というものに非常にこだわって
Cat
開
Girl
発
Annie
を
was
進めて
okay.
ます。
All right, guys. What's the best race between Cat Girl and Lala Girl? Which one's the best? See, Hana Ayaya is getting ready for the Lala world. Lala fell, Cat Girl, Cat Girl, Cat Girl. Okay, you know what? I'm banning you all. I didn't
As
ask.
you can see-
Okay? Stop saying that. Nobody asked.
Special attention has been paid to
How is
lighting
there like one person who said Lala? What the actual heck?
to create this perfect atmosphere.
そして
Anyways.
こちら、昼間の様子ですね。
And here is the jungle in midday.
大幕府から流れ落ちた水がいくつも
It's pretty.
の川となり、支流にこうやって注ぎ込んできていると。
And so the waterfalls from the upper elevations feed the countless small rivers that flow out of the jungle to the sea.
右に見えるのが
Okay.
集落ですね。そして中央の木にもよく見ると、上の方に建造物があったりするのがわかると思います。
And so on the right, you can see a small village, and even in that tree in the center, you can see a small building located within the tree.
そしてこちら最後はやや引いた
It's
状
dark
態
time
の、
now. It's
円形ですね。
nighttime.
And so we've zoomed out a little for this next shot.
まあ見たところあまり危険な雰囲気というのは感じられないと思うんですが、果たしてどういった物語になるのかいろいろ想像していただけると嬉しいです。
So from here, it doesn't look that dangerous, but you all know what lurks in the shadows, so.
さてちょっと続いても
A
もう
monster.
1エリア紹介していきましょう。
All right,
まず
so let's move on to our next area,
まずはアートでご覧いただきます。
starting with some
Okay.
artwork.
Starting with some art. Oh,
Wait.
what?
What? What?
In-game secret?
Oh, it's a mistake. The bug.
It's a bug.
It's a mistake. Go back.
まあ先ほどまでご紹介してき
Wait,
た
what
と
could
ころ
this
と
be? It's like in the sky. It's like a big dragon or something. Or wait, can the cliff be up here? Can it be like a Simba clip? You know, then up here you have like the. Oh, is it one of those? Oh my god.
随分雰囲気が変わり荒野のような雰囲気だと思います。
So this arid desert-like region is completely different from the previous.
まあ、あそこにある巨大な
Floating
シークレットの
city? Yeah,
もちろん
maybe a floating
マップ
city.
オブジェクトではないです。
And so we have that big secret. That's not a map object. That's not going to be in the real game, if that wasn't obvious.
あのエリアにですね
Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying there's not going to be a map object in the game that is a big word secret? You're saying I can't fly here and sit on E?
ものすごく重要なものがあるんですけど、あまりにもスポイラーが激しすぎるので シークレットって書いといてくれってお願いをしたので、ああなってます。
So yeah, what we have there is something that is very, very pivotal to the story. It's a huge secret, and we didn't want to show it here because we wanted you to experience it in-game, so I made sure that they put secret up there.
Okay.
なので、この、基調講演などでお見せしてしまうと、皆さんの楽しみをね、大きく損なってしまう可能性があるので、ぜひですね、プレイヤーの皆さん、ご自身で見ていただけたらなと思ってこういう対応をさせてもらってます。
Again, we want to show a lot of information here, but we also don't want to ruin your game experience. And so for this, because it's such a big secret and it's so exciting, and we want you to experience that in-game, we've decided to keep it under wraps for now.
That means they probably will keep it under wraps for Tokyo as well. It sounds like they want you to experience it.
トラル大陸中央部に広がる荒野。
Located in central Tyrol.
So it is a relatively flat, rain-starved region in central Tyrol.
西林線が発見されたことによってこのエリア近代化が進んでいます。
But here, civilization is experiencing a boom due to a recent discovery of ceruleum deposits.
西林線ってちょっと日本語で言うとね、何ってなると思うんですけど、清林水の湧き出る泉のことですね。
And so basically, there are these kind of springs where the ceruleum bursts up through the ground.
さあ、この大陸での冒険、だんだんなんか夏休みなのか本当にっていう感じにちょっとなってきたかなと思います。
I find it interesting that these birds are like all clustered together here, just around the same area as the secret mark. It's like,
Again, we mentioned summer vacation before, but the more we see of Tyrol, the more we realize, the less we understand about Tyrol.
じゃあスクリーンショットもまだ開発中ですがお見せしましょう。
All right, but let's take a look at some in development screenshots.
かなり広い荒野が広がってますね。
So yes, unlike the dense jungles that we showed before, this area is a lot more open.
このエリアはあれですね、バイクの
this actually looks massive. Oh my god. Big desert.
大変似合いそうですね。
So yeah, it looks like this would be a good place to break out your motorbike mounts.
Motorbike.
機械化、それから、技術進歩というのが目覚ましく進んできており、さまざまな人や物との出会いが皆さんを待ち構えています。
So yes, you'll see a lot of newer technology and machines, as well as encounter the people that built them.
先ほどのね、シークレットの部分がね、一番このエリアの特徴なんでお見せできなくて残念ではあるんですが。
Again, as I said before, this area also hides a very, very big secret, but one that I won't be showing today.
この後のまた情報でもちょっとずつ、あれこんな雰囲気なのかなみたいな情報出てくるので、この後の基調講演もちょっと見ていってください。
Again, we won't be talking about it today, but there may be some things, some hints in other things that we have for you today that may give you a better idea of what is in that secret area.
もちろん荒野ばかりが広がっているわけではなく、このエリア、こうした地域もあってですね、さまざまな文化の融合というのが行われています。
Of course, it's not all empty wastes out there. The area features locations such as this one too, that are populated by a variety of peoples.
かなりのドラマ性高い物語用意していますので、ストーリー展開にぜひご注目ください。
Right, as for what drama awaits you here, as well as the...
I keep thinking that in my peripheral, I'm seeing a cat because I see an orange box. And I was like, oh, did Luna finally come here? And she's not here. Luna! Why is she not hanging out with me? Unbelievable.
Other areas that we showed today.
This place looks nice. Yeah, it's nice and cozy. I like this place.
では
New allied tribes! Yay! Yeah, we don't call them beast tribes anymore. More reputations for me to form.
に続きもう一ユコ部族
More
ちょっと紹介してみよ
reputations
うか
for
な
me
と
to
思います。
max.
So moving on from areas, next up we
She
talk
would if you
a
were a
little bit
cat
about,
girl.
the
No.
types of peoples that you'll meet.
Maneki, didn't you just say you don't play this game? You haven't even tried this game yet, and you are already on the cat girl crusade. This is not cool, okay? You need to join the Lala crusade, okay? You need to join the Lalafels. They're real people. Not the cat girls.
In Tyrol.
これはね、皆さんちょっと見たことはあるだろうなと。
So this next one, some of you may recognize them.
こちら
Oh,
名前
The
を
Moblins
モブリン族と言います。
And they are called the Moblins.
that's
エ
cute.
ゴロセア地域ではゴブリンと呼ばれている部族ですが、基本的には同一部族ですね。
So they strongly resemble the goblins that
Lalas have better emotes. There we go. See, now we're talking. Now we're actually talking because this is very true.
reside in Eorze, but they have their own unique characteristics.
ちょっと特徴をご紹介しましょう。
And let's take a look at those characteristics.
先ほどご紹介したコザマルカに住む、一つの部族です。
So these Moblins mainly reside in the previously mentioned jungles of Kozamauka.
三大州に住まうゴブリン族はメカが大好きでしたね。
They share common
So,
ancestry
and
with the
unlike the
goblins.
goblins of
Okay.
the three great continents who are expert builders and tinkers,
こちらは調達の達人ということで大きく考え方が異なっているようです。
these Moblins are experts in gathering and procuring items.
彼らとの協調でですね、どんなものづくりが、行われていくのか楽しみなところです。プレイヤーの皆さん、特にねクラフターとかギャザラーとか、絡んでくる可能性が非常に高いんじゃないかなと思います。
Which one is he reading? The
And so
last one?
with these Moblins and allies, just think of all the wonderful things that adventurers might create, especially our crafters and gatherers.
Okay. Hey in chat, what's up,
で
Koenig?
は
Dawn
エリアの
Trail.
追加情報をお届けしてまいりました。
All right, I think that's about enough today. And that's all we can say regarding Tyrol. Regarding Tyrol.
ではさらに黄金のレガシーの、コンテンツも含めた全体の内容、北米の基調講演おさらいしつつ新情報を混ぜながら進めていきたいと思います。
Now, I'd like to talk more about the other features and content that await Warriors of Light in Dawn Trail.
Okay. Oh, level cap increase. All right. And the Viper
皆
can
さん
start
のお
from
かげ
level
で
80.
ついに皆さんのレベルが
Which we have already.
100に到達する
It's
ことに
gonna
な
be
ります
level
As you know,
100.
we'll be taking the level cap into triple digit territory, level 100, and that's thanks to you.
Me? It's thanks to me? I'm
皆さん
honored.
レベル最後どれぐらいまで行きたいですか？
How far do you want to go? We're at 100 now. How far do you want to go?
Is it time for a
2000.
squish after this? Did someone say 2,000?
ねあんまりレベルの桁が上がりすぎてもね
The UI need more space.
Yes yes
Too many
The
numbers.
UI would
The
need
XP
more
That's
space.
it. The XP bar is just
せっかく一回ね桁下げたの
that's
に
right. We got rid of some of those zeros, so we're gonna have to add.
もちろんクラフターやギャザラーの皆さんもすべてレベルキャップ100に、させていただきます。
And of course, this will be for all jobs, including disciples of the land and hand.
Okay.
では
basically
続い
like
て
the
バトル
crafting
コンテンツに関して
and
ちょ
stuff
っ
as
と
well.
新情報も
Core
交
battle
えつつお
content.
伝えしていきたいと思います。
All right, next, I want to talk a little bit about some of 7.0's core battle content. We have some new things to show you as well.
Okay.
まずフィールドのアクティブタイムイベントやそれからモブハント新しいトレジャーハント、これらすべて、いつも通りしっかりたくさん用意させていただいてます。
Quests, sync,
So,
side
active time
quests.
events, the fates, the hunt, treasure hunts, we're going to have all these.
でもちろん新しいダンジョンというのもたくさんあります。
And of course, we're working on many new dungeons as well.
New dungeons.
ダンジョン
This is a dungeon.
Dungeon.
This is a dungeon.
ダンジョンの数もですねこれまで以上
He was like,
No.
dungeon?
同数しっかり用意させていただいてます。制作順調に進んでます。
Okay, and we're going to have at least as many dungeons as we had in the past expansions.
今回は
Nice.
いく
How many
つかの
dungeons do they
ダンジョン
typically
に
have?
ついてスクリー
I
ンショッ
just,
トや
I just, my water has been empty for a while, and I can feel my throat getting drier as I'm speaking more. So I'll be right back. I just need to refresh my water. Let's go back a bit.
同数しっかり用意させていただいてます。制作順調に進んでます。
Okay, and we're going to have at least as many dungeons as we had in the past expansions.
今回はいくつかのダンジョンについてスクリーンショットやアートワークでちょっとさらにね追加情報としてお伝えしていこうと思います。
Screen
Okay, so
shot.
next, let's take a look at some art and screenshots showcasing a few of those dungeons in development.
と言いながらこのアートも新情報だよね。
But yeah, this art, this is awfully new.
まずスクリーンショット1枚目。
All right, off to our first screenshot.
ダンジョン
This is a dungeon.
ダンジョン
This is a dungeon. Dungeon?
That's cool.
Area? Dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
Yes.
Dungeon.
As long as you're
Yes.
sure.
まあダンジョンというとねどうしてもこう洞窟をイメージされがちなんですが、この一見川の普通のフィールドに見えるところこちらダンジョンで、なんとジャングルクルーズからスタートします。
So yeah, when
You're
people
going
think
on a
dungeons,
cruise?
they usually think like caves, but looks like this one will start off as a river cruise.
That's
まあ
cool.
ねちょっとどんな戦闘とかね、キャラクター同士の掛け合いとか繰り広げられるのか今からちょっと楽しみですね。
But I'll let you imagine what kind of battles and player interactions are going to go on there.
でもちょっと落ちたくないね。
I don't want to fall in the river though. No, no, not a good idea.
ね
Like crocodiles.
Yeah, not a good idea.
piranhas.
やられそう。
Yeah.
こちら、まあ、一見するとちょっとアートワークにも見えるかもしれませんが、こちら実機の、画像になります。
So I know this looks a lot like artwork, but this is an actual in-game screenshot.
Oh, that's actually beautiful.
川登りなのか
In-game
川下りな
screenshot？
のかそれらを向かった先がこんな感じです。
So yeah, are we going upriver or downriver? Who knows? But at the end of the cruise, this is what awaits.
いやアートに見えるよね。
It does really look like artwork.
It really
こ
does.
の環境セットアップしている開発者今回ロンドンのファンフェス来てますんで、後ほど開発パネルでもこういったお話ししてくれると思います。
So yeah, the team that actually worked, one of the members of the team that actually worked on this, and the environment team is here today, and is going to be up here on
Oh.
stage. So looking forward to meeting and hearing what he has to say about this.
Cool.
さてさらに雰囲気一転して全然また変わったこれもダンジョンです。
All right, and now we're somewhere completely different. This also is one of the new dungeons.
これもね、
Okay.
なんかアートに見える、ね
This looks a
This
bit
is also
darker.
very, yeah, it looks like art.
こちらは外なのかそれか何かの一部なのか自然地形と人工物の間に何か紫色の新植物、存在してますね。
So is this somewhere outside or inside? Is it a part of something? Are those natural formations or man-made? And what are those purple things growing everywhere?
先ほど
Good
の
questions.
エリアをもう少し上がったところになるんでしょうか。
And here's another look of the same dungeon, but up from a little higher.
明らかに、雰囲気遺跡と思われるものがあるんですが
Is
ち
it
ょっと雰囲気
underwater? I was
異様な
thinking
感
the
じです
same
ね
because look at
Yes, we can
this.
see some strange
looks like it's
architecture
flat.
that resembles ancient ruins.
これまでに光
It's
の
like
選手の皆さんが
mountains
冒
within the
険してき
water.
たどのエリアともちょっと違った
I think
印
you're
象
right.
になっているんではないかと思います。
So yes, this is far different from any place the warriors of light have journeyed before.
ではダンジョンのお話最後にですね、開発中の他のダンジョンの、まだちょっと実機はお見せできないんですがアートワークを2枚ほど持ってきましたのでちょっとご紹介していこうと思います。
So finally, we have some artwork for 2 more dungeons that we'd like to show you, but you're going to have to use your imaginations to visualize how they're going to turn out in-game.
まず1枚目
So this is our first.
まあこちらまさに It's a dungeon
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon
It's a dungeon.
古代の遺跡のようですがしっかりしたこういうね構造を持ってるっていう風にねアート見えますね。
But again, this also has that look of
Cool. Yeah, yeah, it's a
starting to build
dungeon.
ancient ruins to it.
こちらはすでに、レベルデザイナーのレベルデザインが終わりそのレベルデザインに合わせた、構造をアートチームがこうデザインしてってるからですね。
Okay, but what you see here is not concept art. In fact, the level design for the dungeon is already complete, and this artwork was created to help the modeling team.
本当はですねこういう端のあたりにですねアート担当者のこうスタッフからの注意書きモデリングするための注意書きとか設定がものすごい数書き込まれてるんですが さすがにねお見せするわけにいかないので
Yeah, because concept art would be very different
now,
from what it's
artwork
actually going
like
to be.
this, usually has a lot of text written in the
But
margins
model art?
to help the designers. It's filled with lore and secrets.
It's more
Just kind of
specific to
cut
how it's
that
going to
out
look.
because, to avoid spoilers. Sorry.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, and now for the
Yeah, this is
surprising
cool. I like
one.
this one.
メカニカル
Summer vacation?
サマーバケーション
Summer vacation.
Yes
Okay.
maybe,
Yes, summer
maybe
vacation.
cold capsule
Oh,
Yes,
stay
yes.
cold because it's so hot.
maybe
Okay.
こちらも
Cold?
ダンジョンしかもメインストーリーに登場するダンジョンなんですがあまりの、ね、機械文明の発展にちょっとびっくりしますね
So yes, this is a dungeon for the 7.0 main scenario. But again, unlike the nature that we've seen before, this has a lot of mech.
詳細な
A lot of
解説は
Before, this has a lot of mech. Unlike the nature that we've seen before, this has a lot of mech.
Mech? A lot of
詳
mech
細な
in
解
it?
説は差し控えますがやはりこの 7.0 の冒険単なる光の戦士の夏休みでは終わらなさそう
Mech, right? Yeah, yeah,
な
yeah.
気配が
Mech in
漂っ
it.
てい
Yeah,
ま
yeah,
す
yeah.
So yes, it looks like Dawn Trail is going to be a little bit more than your ordinary summer vacation.
Yeah, just a little bit more than the summer
で
vacation.
はこのダンジョンに登場
Alright,
す
new
る、
threats.
強敵、ボスの一体をちょっとご紹介しようかなと思います
All right, so now that we've seen where you're going to fight, let's find a little bit about more about who you're going to fight.
まあ前回はね、
Okay.
透滅戦の相手を表示しましたが今回ね透滅戦ではないんですが
So last time in Las Vegas, we showed one of the raid bosses.
バリガレマンダに続いてもう一体大型のモンスターの紹介となります
And this one is not a raid boss like Valagarmanda that we showed in Las Vegas, but we have a very important and large enemy to show you.
Ooh. What is this?
名前をですね今回ご紹介するのはエリミネーターという
The name is called the Eliminator.
Eliminator.
もうどんどん夏休みから遠ざかっていく
Yes, we're getting a little bit further away from summer vacation again. Yeah?
まあさてどんな形で出会いどんな戦いになるのか伏せておきますが、こういった今まで多分皆さんが黄金のレガシーでちょっと想像してたのとだんだん変わってきたんじゃないかなと思います
Now, we can't tell you much about it yet or exactly how you meet, but it's obvious that we're going against expectations for Dawn Trail so far.
このエリミネーターね機械なのかそもそも生物なのかダンジョンのアートワークに続いてねだんだん謎が深まっていく貴重行為
So many people. This place is massive. I didn't realize how huge it is.
になってるかなと思います
Again, it's hard to tell if this is a machine or if it is alive or something in between. Yeah?
あ
Yep.
じゃあ続いてコンテンツサポーターまあこちらアップデートは行っていきますがもちろん今回も全てのメインストーリーのダンジョン対応させていただいてます
Okay, next up we have our duty
I
support
sat on
feature,
the
and
floor.
you'll
Are
be
you
happy
there?
to know that this feature will be made available for all of the instance dungeons for 7.0's main scenario.
かなり新しく、コンテンツサポーターとして加わる
Cool.
キャラクターも多いです
And of course, there's going to be a lot of new characters that are going to be included in this duty support feature.
たくさんの AI 作らなきゃいけなくて、ゲームデザイナーたちすごい四苦八苦しながら開発進んでます
But that means our game designers and programmers are having to work a lot on all of the new AI.
そして多数の新装備
New
新クラフ
gear
ト、
and
もちろん
recipes.
ギア多数用意しております
And with all these new dungeons and enemies, the Warrior of Light will need some proper new gear, and we have a lot of new recipes to make sure that you're properly kitted.
おしゃれがね気になる皆さんもぜひご期待ください
And of course, we'll be introducing a lot of fashionable items as well.
ではちょっと新しい装備のアートワーク見てみましょう
So let's take a closer look at some artwork for these new items.
Made a bigger venue because most had to stand. Really? It was that filled. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Stadium next? Yeah, next time it's going to be a stadium. It was 4,000 to 5,000 people. Holy moly. Not sure about 30% had to stand. Still, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
まず
Oh, this is so
ギャザラー
fancy.
クラフ
Oh,
タ
I
ーも
like
ね
this one
専
a
用装備
lot.
当然すべて一新され
I
ま
like
す
this one, but I
All
prefer a
right,
different
disciples of
color
the land and
though.
hand will of course be getting new
Very
job-specific
pretty.
gear as well.
モデリングも第一次グラフィックスアップデートを行った状態で順調に進んでいます、どのように実機で見られるかご期待ください
So we're currently
Yeah,
in
it's
the
true. It's
modeling
usually
phase of
diable.
development with our new graphical update. So for now, you're going to have to imagine how these designs will look when rendered in game.
そしてこちらはジョブ専用装備の一部ですね
And here we have some job-specific gear for the disciples of war and magic.
Look at this one.
まあどれがどのジョブかは言わなくても大丈夫だよね
We don't need to tell you what jobs these are for, right?
今回も
I
ジョブ
can
専用
guess.
装備はですね冒険のその地域の特徴デザインにあまり寄せずそのジョブのイメージというのをストレートに書き起こすようにというふうにディレクションしてます
Okay, instead of designing the gear to match more of the geographical or cultural feel of Tyrol, we decided to take a much more straightforward approach with their design.
I like that.
では続いて、新たな生活系大規模コンテンツ
Stick to the roots of the class, you know?
So, as I mentioned back in Las Vegas, we are planning some expansive new lifestyle content for Dawn Trail.
まあ、7.X シリーズにおいてもですね石川の復興とかそれから無人島開拓に続く新しい、生活系の大規模コンテンツお届けしていく予定です
This will be new content that will be featured alongside existing content such as the Ishgardian Restoration and Island Sanctuary.
なんとかですねこの場で発表したかったんですがもう少し企画の詳細を詰めたいということで、残念ながら詳細までは今日お伝えできないんですが日本のファンフェスでは、内容をお届けできるかと思います
So, the plan was to show you that new content here, but the team in charge didn't think it was quite ready and wanted just a little bit more time. So, we're going to be putting off the big reveal until Tokyo. So, we have to wait a little bit longer.
開発チーム頑張ってるのですいません許してく
But
だ
I
さい
want to see
The
it
dev team is hard at
now.
work, so please forgive them.
Oh. Chad, do we forgive them?
ありがとうございます
Do we forgive them?
皆さんの拍手でね今めっちゃ日本で頑張ってくれてると思います
All right,
No,
they just heard
the
your
suspense.
cheering, and so now they're like, oh, gotta get back to work. Gotta get
ありがとうございます
So, thanks.
ただ今回の、生活系の大規模コンテンツ、前回ね無人島開拓は一人で遊ぶものっていう形でしたが今企画しているのは皆さん多人数で、遊んでいく盛り上がっていくというコンテンツの企画内容になってますので、また詳細の発表をねご期待いただければと思います
So while Island Sanctuary was more solo content, this new content that we have planned for Dawn Trail is going to be something that you can enjoy with a lot of people.
More teasing. So you can enjoy with others. Really?
では各種バトルコンテンツもご紹介しましょう
All right, we mentioned battle content a little earlier, but we have a lot more in stall.
さあ、これらのバリアントダンジョン、8人レイドそれからもちろん Z シリーズも、7.X シリーズ頑張って、これらすべて作ってまいります
So we'll be adding new variant dungeons, a new A-player raid, and a new ultimate raid that will be just as challenging as those that become before.
そして、
Okay.
当然ながらアライアンスレイドも新シリーズ始まります
And of course, we can't forget our alliances out there.
New
今日ここではです
Alliance
ね
raid.
その次のアライアンスレイドが一体どんなものになるのかご紹介したいと思います
And so here in London, we are excited to finally announce our latest Alliance Raid series.
Okay. Oh. Echoes of Vanadiel. In alliance with Final Fantasy XI. Oh. Oh, okay.
わあ、ありがとうございます
Thank you.
Thank you
Oh, this must be so nice for people
次
who
の
played
ア
it.
ライアンスレイドシリーズ
Tribute
の
to
タイトル
FF11.
は
Yeah.
エコーズ・オブ・バナディールというタイトルでお届けします
So our newest Alliance Raid is Echoes of Vanadil.
MMORPG として大先輩であるファイナルファンタジー11 運営開始からすでに21年
I know what this
その
means, but
運営
hype.
20周
Yeah,
年を
they're
記念して
bringing it
我々
right from the old game.
次なるアライアンスレイドシリーズは
It's
この
kind of like
ファイナルファンタジー
WoW bringing
11
back
の世界
Molten
を
Core
垣間
into
見る
like
冒険
modern
をお届
WoW.
けしたいと思います。
So to
That's so
celebrate
cool.
over 20 years of Final Fantasy XI, we are turning to our MMORPG Senpai
Yes.
and stepping into Vana'diel to get a glimpse of this wonderful, exciting world.
果たしてどんなストーリー
Cool.
どんなボスが登場するのかぜひご期待ください。
As for what story will feature, who you will meet, what bosses you will fight, we can't tell you that.
もちろんファイナルファンタジー11から続くねこのファイナルファンタジーシリーズの長い MMO を楽しんでいただいている、そして今もねファイナルファンタジー11遊んでいただいてい
Okay,
る
yeah,
方
it's
にも
not the
楽し
same
んでいた
raid
だける
like
内容に仕上げ
remade.
てい
It's
こう
actually
と思っ
completely
てます。
different then.
But we can
Not the
guarantee
same
that it'll be
bosses.
something that longtime fans of Final Fantasy XI,
Okay.
and even players of fans right now, will be able to truly enjoy.
さあじゃあちょっと質問していいですか。
So, speaking of which, I have a question for all of you.
11今もやってるんだよなって。
How many people out there are still playing 11?
おお、ありがとうございます。いやいやもう11
There's a few
はめちゃくちゃやったよって今は14やってるけど11めちゃくちゃやったよっていう。
And so, how about people that, I'm playing 14 right now, so I don't have time for them, but I played a lot of 11 back in the day.
ああすごいありがとうござい
That's a
ます。
bit more
ありがとうご
people.
ざいます。長らくですね我々スクエアニックスの MM を支えていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
It seems
So
like most people
thank
haven't played
all
it
of you
from
who've
the
been
sounds.
supporting Square Enix through our MMORPGs for such a long time.
おそらくですね配信を見てくださってる、方々も大いに今ね手を挙げてくださってるんじゃないかなと思います。
And I bet a lot of people watching on the stream as well have been raising their hands.
ぜひぜ
Anyone?
ひご期待ください。
So again,
Anyone
please look
raising
forward
their
to it.
hands? That's a really cool concept. You played a bit of both?
で
Oh,
は
look at
さら
that.
に、コンテンツ継続してアップデートしていきますよというお話をちゃんとしておこうと思います。
And of course, we're going to continue our updates of existing contents as well during the 7.x series.
もう一個一個は説明しませんが、
I'm not going to explain each of them
Ongoing
here,
content
but
updates.
you get the idea.
Oh!
もうこれらは
Okay, so we don't get to hear more about it
言いま
now?
せん。引き続き 7.x でも
Blue
大量
Mage
のアップデートを
update.
お届けしていく予定です。
So
Further
you can expect
Hildy
updates of
brands.
all the content you see here.
New plans for Deep
そして
Dungeons
まあこれだけじゃなく
Gold
てです
Saucer
ね
update
久しぶりに
and PvP update.
こちらも
These are all great.
してます。
Does that mean we won't hear any
We have
specifics about any of
something
these?
even more special.
More to Tokyo.
And
What is this? Oh? Wait, what does limited job mean? And why does she look so cool? A new limited job coming in the latter part.
その第2弾
Oh,
新しい次なるリミテッ
like
ド
a
ジョブ
blue
と
mage,
いう
so
も
like a
のの
more
開
like
発を
for
今
fun,
進め始めてます
not really for
Alright, to
end
go
game
alongside
content.
Blue Mage, we are
That's
currently working
amazing.
on an all-new second
Red
limited
mage?
job.
Oh wait, there is a red mage already. I
まあ
was like,
実
she's
装まで
wearing
まあ
red.
ちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半で実装の予定なのでちょっとしばらくお待ちいただくことにはなります
I
が
love that.
But again, its release isn't currently
Did you guys know my only max level class in the game is Blue Mage? Like, Blue Mage is the only job that I've maxed in the game.
planned until the latter half of the 7.x series.
まあどんなジョブになるのかちょっと聞いてみようかな。
But, we do hope to tell you more about it soon, but we're going to kind of ask you, what do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, maybe not anymore, but it's the only one that I actually reached a max, you know? My red mage is not max either. It's like 85 out of 90.
Yes.
My shocked face.
Beastmaster!
あービースマスタービーストマスター結構いる。ちょっとコウジ聞いてみてよ他にどんなのあるか。
Anything else? Fisher?
Fisher. Whoever said Fisher has a strong voice. Holy moly. Did you hear that?
Anything else? Fisher?
Imagine having such a strong... I want those lungs, or whatever that is that you need. I could never be that loud.
いやいやいやいや
We already.
It did sound like a Brit.
結構ねからくり師ってさ英語だとなんていうの
I can't remember. What is it?
からくり師
Puppet.
パペットマスターああなるほどなるほど
Oh yeah. Puppet master.
いやそうあんまり言うとさ
Puppet master
なんかそれっぽくなっちゃうから
Beast master.
ベースマスターなまあでもやっぱりパーティープレイではなかなか、実現できない、遊びとセットで、新しいリミテッドジョブ開発していきますので、まあ、ぜひどんなものになるか、お待ちいただければと思います。
But yeah, we're really excited. We're working on a lot of different ideas, something that we can do that's separate from party play, similar to how
I really
it is
like
with
that.
the
I
Room
love
Age.
this.
So, yeah, please look forward to it.
まあそんなに遠くないタイミングで
I hope for artists.
どんなリ
Actually,
ミテッドジョ
I
ブ
hope
に
for
なるか
artists.
お伝えしていけるんじゃないかなと思ってます。
Beastmaster
企画
doesn't
は
interest
順
me.
調に進んでおります。
While we can't say any more here, we do hope to reveal more information very, very soon.
各種コンテンツアップデート、ここまで触れてきましたが、今回もですねグラフィックスアップデートの、進捗についてこの場でちょっとお伝えしたいと思います。
All right, so now that we've talked about our content updates, I'd like to move on to the planned first graphical update.
前回のファンフェス途中経過お伝えしてますが、その途中経過に対して皆さんからのフィードバック、いただいてます。そこでさらに調整しましたよというのをちょっとお伝えしたいと思って持ってきてます。
Okay, so after showing everyone our progress with the graphical update back in Las Vegas, we got a lot of player feedback. Over the past few months, we've taken that feedback and we've made even further adjustments.
Okay.
メインキャラクターの種族アウラだよっていう方、
So how many people here have an aura character?
I don't.
持ってきたのはこのアウラの
Oh, more horns and
All
scales.
right, so we're going to talk a little bit
Cool.
about the auras, horns and scales.
Okay.
できるだけね皆さんのイメージ損なわないように注意しつつ行っているグラフィックスアップデートなんですが、
Wait,
Again,
I
we've
got
been
water.
tweaking it a lot with our new graphical update.
中でも前回途中経過注目され
I
た
forgot
のは
about it 'cause
アウ
I
ラ
spilled
族
some.
の角とかそれから鱗の表現っていうものに、いろんなフィードバックいただきました。
So yes, our main goal was to introduce these fine adjustments that won't feel too drastic and ruin that unique look that we've all gotten used to. And if you recall, this includes tweaks to polishing things like the aura horns and scales.
まず、
Okay.
次にお見せするのが前回
Okay, so it's
北米で
updates.
お見せした途中経
It's
過の
not
スクリ
like
ーンショ
new
ットです。
Okay,
versions
so
of
first
horns and
off, we're going to
scales. It's
start by showing
updating
you
all the
what we showed you
existing
back in
ones.
Las Vegas.
これがね前回お伝えしたもの。
All right, and this is
Okay.
what we showed you last time.
角の表面とか
Yeah,
鱗
this is what
に
we
結
saw
構
last
光
time.
の
Okay.
反射があってちょっとエナメルっぽい質感だった自分たちのイメージとちょっと違ったっていうフィードバックも、結構議論として寄せられてました。
Okay.
So back in Las Vegas, the horns and scales that we showed you were very reflective and had a very strong enamel type of feel, and it was not something that a lot of people had expected.
まあこれはこれでやっぱりこう反射があるので、まあ、クオリティとしては比較的高く見えやすい気はするんですが、
Okay.
And with this reflectivity, I mean, it looks very high quality, so it was good for showing off that improved in quality of the horns.
我々が 3.0 で、企画した時
Okay.
のアウラの元のイメージに近づけるようにさらに、継続して調整
They
を
don't want
続
it
け
to
て
be
き
so
ました。
reflective.
But it didn't really match our vision of what we wanted the aura to look like from our original design back at 3.0, so we continued tweaking.
すごい微妙なので
Okay.
メインキャラクターアウラの人ちょっと一生懸命画面見てください。
All right, and so this is where
What does enamel mean? The word enamel. He said it looks very enamel. Fuzzier cat ears. That'd be cute. I don't know if they're doing updates to others too. Shiny part of teeth. Huh. Because he said it looked very enamel. Oops. Let's see. Let's see. When I Google, what pops up? doesn't work. Hard white subs covering the crown of a tooth. Okay, okay.
It's a very, very small change, so look very, very closely.
Ah, okay, so basically a lot less shiny. A lot less shiny. Cool, okay. Less glossy, yeah. Wait. Oh, now they're doing it. Okay.
This is
I
before.
was like, wait, what? This is after. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
すいませんね。
Sorry, it wasn't
Yeah, it's like
even
when,
more
when my skin
exciting.
is shiny, exactly, and then I
光沢がね
fix it.
強く出ていた質感をちょっと落として本体の色へ近づけてより馴染ませるということをやってます。
So we're continuing our work on lowering that reflectivity to be able to get the horn color to something more natural and closer to what we originally intended.
前回お見せした他の種族というのもですね、前回のものがフィックスではなく、皆さんのその感想フィードバック見てどんどんギリギリまで細かくクオリティアップや調整を続けています。
So this goes for all of the updates for the other races as well. We've been receiving a lot of feedback, and
Okay.
what we showed you in Las Vegas wasn't the final product, but a work in progress.
ちなみになんですけど、
Okay?
このスクリーンショットのこの
And this one is
女
too.
性のね
Content shown is
首に
under
ちょっとライン入
development
ってるん
and
ですけ
subject
ど
to change.
And
So it could
some of
happen.
you with some very good eyes maybe notice a little line on the neck
これ
of
ちょ
the
っと
female aura.
急いで首くっつけたんでちょっと
A line on the
And
neck?
so basically when creating this, we had to rush and like we just took a head and popped it on a body.
これは大丈夫治るんで
We'll fix this. Don't worry.
Okay. I actually don't see a line.
え
I'm not blind.
次なんですが、
Alright,
さらに細かいお話をちょっとさせてください。
So we talked about
based
something very
model
detailed,
adjustments.
and so for
Okay.
next we're going to talk about something even more detailed.
ファイナルファンタジー14、9番と呼ばれているオリジナルのファイナルファンタジー14が13年前にリリースされ、まあ、その時から、より快適に遊べるようにという形で R レムリボンが作られてます。
So as many of you know, the original Final Fantasy XIV was released almost 13 years ago. Then a couple years after that, A Realm Reborn was released to improve upon the original.
1.0 から遊んでるよ。
How many people here have been playing since 1.0?
Oh.
Legacy.
Anyone?
Thank you.
It's actually very few people.
で、そのまあ新生版を作るにあたってですね、
I think Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of, like,
短い期間で
new
作り上げていくということで
I did. I played before, yeah.
Q14 のそ
Me?
のモデリングっていうのをうまくアレンジしてここまでやってきたという歴史が実はあります。
So when making the move from 1.0 to A Realm Reborn, we didn't have a lot of time. So we ended up having to repurpose some of the original character models for A Realm Reborn.
Didn't they put all the names of the people who played 1.0 into the A Realm Reborn? Because it was that special?
今回グラフィックスアップデートではそれらの調整を行う際にこの9番から使っていたモデルというのにも改めて全てに手を入れて完全に新しいものへと進化させることにしました。
And so now, to coincide with the graphical update, we had to revisit our use of these older 1.0 models.
これこそめちゃくちゃ細かいのでちょっとよく見てください。
Okay, this is going to get really, really detailed, so look carefully.
まあララフェルですね。
Okay, so we have our Lalafell.
これ現在のララフェルです。
This is the Lalafell that's in game right now.
まあ可愛いですね。
And of course, cute as ever.
Very kawaii.
ちょっとです
See,
ね
he said it.
ここに注目してください。
So I want you to focus on this part of the face.
Okay.
そのあたりです。
So yeah, right there around the chin.
まあできる限りですね、キャラクターモデルを軽くかつ高品質に見せるためにローポリゴンを実はですね、ほっぺたの下にすごいこう四角いポリゴンを無理やりこう入れてですね、そこでこう顎の影のラインをつけるみたいなすごい
Okay.
こう
What are
な
they
ん
gonna
て言ったらいい
do?
んだろう、テクニックみたいなことを実はやってます。
So, to ensure character models weren't a burden on the system, but also maintain a high visual quality, we implemented the use of these low polygon shapes. And the remnants of those can kind of be seen today in around the cheek and the jawline, those straight lines.
ただ今回キャラクターの
Oh,
肌
they're
の
not
質
straight
感を
lines.
上げてより影がリアルに滑らかに表示されていくためにですね、ノーマルマップと呼んでいる顔の凹凸データみたいなものっていうのも全て改めて、きれいに作り直しています。
Okay, so with the graphical update, however, we went back and we retooled and recreated what
This line here is not straight. I think that's what they're talking about. Look, it's like edgy. I think. Let's see.
is called our normal map data, which in other words is basically this data that's meant to represent the bumps and dips and irregularities of those textures.
そのためですね、その新しいグラフィックスの状態に、この旧の状態のモデルをそのテクニックを残したままにしてしまうと、逆にその非常に小さいポリゴンが不自然な影を作ってしまうみたいなことが、出てきました。
Okay, however, by doing that, it caused some conflicts with the existing low polygon data that we'd been using since 1.0, creating even these more mysterious bumps and dips in shadows.
わかるかな？
Can you tell?
わかる？
Wait, what?
There, and that's what happened.
ここにね、
Wait, what?
すごい微妙に外側に尖ったポリゴンが影の邪魔をしてるんです。
So you can see kind of there's these bumps on the chin that are kind of affecting the shadows.
いや、わかんねえよっていう反応だなこれ。
And everybody's like, I don't know, see, what?
Yeah,
ただこれララフェル使ってる方
they're showing the
どれ
old
ぐら
one
いい
now?
ます？
How many
When
people
are
are
they
using
doing the new
Olafels?
one?
皆さん自分のララフェルが
People are using Olafels.
ただなこれ。
The shadow
邪魔をし
there
微妙に外側に尖っ
on the chin that are kind of affecting.
たなこれ。
And everybody's like,
あ
what?
いや、わかんねえよっていう反応だなこれ。
And everybody's like, I don't know, see, what? These bumps on the chin that are kind of affecting the shadows.
いや、わかんねえよっていう反応だなこれ。
And everybody's like, I don't know, see, what?
When are they doing it?
ただこれララフェル使ってる方どれぐらいいます？
How many people are using Olafels?
Yes!
皆さん自分のララフェルが一番可愛いと思ってますよね。
And so, of course, you think your Olafel is the cutest, right?
Of course.
まあなのでだからこそこういう細かいその違いっていうのをまあなくさないようにできればしていきたい。
I wanna
ただ
see the other
これから
one.
のクオリティアップ
I wanna see
ア
difference.
ップデートを考えていくとどうしてもその味として残していたそのローポリゴンのテクニックみたいなものを取っていかないとさらに綺麗にはならないので、まあそういう細かいところまで調整させてもらってますっていうのが今回のお知らせです。
And so I know that some people may look at these kind of imperfections born from these old techniques as something that makes Lolafels Lolafels. And you know, we didn't want to get rid of them all because we know that that's what makes the Lolafels special. But moving with this graphical update and having something that matches that, we decided it was time to at least touch them up.
これが最初
It was time to at least touch them up.
That's the difference. This is the new one. Yeah, it made it a little bit less edgy. A little bit of a softer curve here. And a little bit change of shape of the head in general, which affects the shadowing and stuff like that. Apparently affects the eyes too. And general shadowing around the jaw here. Yeah, it's very subtle. I would never tell.
これが最新です。
And so this is the new version.
影がめっちゃ自然になったの分かります？
So you can tell that like the shadow is now much more natural.
Previous,
すごい細かいんですけど。
newest.
It's very, very, you have to look very, very closely.
いやまあまあ 基調講演で話
A
す
bit
内
more
容なのか
uniform.
っ
Yeah, like the shadow is a little bit
て
more
思わなくもないんですけど
I mean, you're probably all wondering, it's like,
continuous.
could we have not done this like at a different panel? Did it have to be at the keynote?
全ての
This is important,
プレイヤー
okay?
の皆さんのキャラクターを
Lalafels are
何と
important.
しても今
We need
皆
to
さ
hear
ん
it
が
here.
思っているキャラクターイメージのままよりクオリティアップをさせていくために担当のアーティストたちも僕もこう目を皿にして今と前をこう比較してほんのちょっとでもポリゴンの角があったら何なんだこのポリゴンはって言って、そういうことを日夜やっているのでぜひグラフィックスアップデート楽しみにしててくださいというお話です。
But again, we wanted to show you this especially because we wanted to show you just how hard we are working on this graphical update. We understand that you all love your characters and we don't want to change your characters, but we do want to make them look a lot better. And so we're working on these tiniest of issues to improve it. I'm there looking at everything. If I see even a hint of a polygon, I'm like, no polygon! And so,
Yeah.
again, this is the extent of the work that we're doing. And we
He's
wanted to show
also
that with you
role-playing.
here today.
Okay, all right. That's cool.
まあでもこれだけだとねいくらなんでもちょっと細かすぎるだろうということですごい分かりやすいスクリーンショット1個持ってきました。
All right, that was enough talk about the super tiny technical issues. Let's talk about something easy.
グラフィックスアップデートで、帽子と頭装備とですねメガネが同時に装備できるようになるキャラクター集めてみました。
Humming
And
Shaman,
so,
thank you very
the
much for the 8 months
glasses.
resub.
Helmets, glasses.
Thank you, thank you.
What's easier than that?
Oh, they all have glasses. That's cute.
というわけで第一次グラフィックスアップデート順調に作業進んでます。
All right, so development on that first graphical update is proceeding smoothly.
これまでの13年にわたる膨大なアセットアーティストたちがですね必死に調整をしてくれてます。
Our artists are working tirelessly to improve all of our 13 years of graphical assets.
このグラフィックスアップデートやファイナルファンタジー14のグラフィックスがどんなテクニックを使って作ら
Oh,
れている
Veer
のか、
could not wear hats
こ
before?
のファンフェスの開発パネルでも実際にツールの映像などを交えて、お見せしていこうと思います。
No, you're
So
right.
for
They're
those
not
of you
wearing
who
any
want to know
hats.
more about this topic of graphical update, as well as the kind of techniques that the team uses to create Final Fantasy XIV, we have this great development panel coming up a little bit later that will show you all about how we do this and show you even some of the tools that we use.
かなり面白い内容になっていますので、ぜひ開発パネルの方にもご注目ください。
It's going to be really interesting, so we hope you look forward to it and are here to watch it with us.
では、
Nice.
どうしても
Ah,
ね、スペ
that's
ッ
the
ク上
end,
が
I
っちゃうの
think.
で、改めてちょっとおさ
Maybe
らい
not.
しておきます。
Maybe?
All right, while we're here, we want to remind you one more time about the new minimum
Is there anything more?
and recommended requirements.
もう準備したよっていう人。
How many people are ready to go?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm
Alright.
ready. My
I'm doing good.
computer.
About half, that's good.
そこまでめちゃくちゃ高くしないようにしてますので、ぜひすいませんがよろしくお願いしま
We
す。
haven't raised it too much, but please understand. Thank you.
はい。では、
Raise it
残
a
りの
little
時間
bit.、
この先 7.0 までに、アップデートしていく内容の、追加情報をお届けしていければと思います。
All right, so finally today, I want to talk a little bit about the content we have planned before the release of 7.0.
Ah, okay.
まずは、北米
That
で発表
potato
させて
chin
い
made
た
the
だい
minimum
た
rec
Xbox
skyrocket.
バージョンに関してです。
All right, first off, we
Oh,
have
wait,
the
what is
open
this?
beta test for the Xbox version.
はい、
Oh.
Xbox バージョンはですね、来年1月中旬から2月にかけて、スタートさせていただきます。
And our test is scheduled to
Cool.
begin in mid-January and continue through February.
このオープンベータでしっかり問題点洗い出して
Time to get an
ですね
Xbox. I don't have an
7.0
Xbox.
黄金のレガシーより前に Xbox バージョンも正式サービスへ、移行させていただきます。
This is again to find problems
Time to be
before
like,
the release of
hello,
7.0 and smooth all of those
Xbox.
out
Could
so
I
that
have
we
an
have
Xbox?
a smooth launch.
ぜひですね、オープンベータプレイをしていただきつつ 7.0 の冒険に、Xbox ファンの皆さん、備えていただければと思います。
So all of our Xbox users out there, we welcome you to join the test and help us make the game great.
では続いて
At TwitchCon, I was actually invited by Xbox to go on the wheel. They had like a mixer, so like a dinner or meeting up thing where they also go on the wheel together, like people who are, just connected to Xbox. And I was so excited. I was like, that's so cool. I can't wait. And also, get a chance to meet more Xbox people. But then it turns out it's on the day that I arrive, and it was at like 5 p.m. And I was like, ah. I arrive a few hours later, so I'm not gonna make it. So that was a shame. And apparently they got a really good view of the sphere from being on that wheel. So yeah, it was a bit of a shame. Aegis, thank you for the
Narrator,
200
although a
biddies.
silverback gorilla is very fast,
Narrator
quite
didn't
strong,
work.
and has a longer arm span, it is unlikely that a silverback could defeat the much larger and faster grizzly bear in a fair fight. The one advantage that a silverback might have is the enormous strength of its muscles. While grizzlies are immensely
What is this?
strong,
How does it even do
gorillas,
that?
chimps, and monkeys have much greater muscle strength than other animals of a similar size.
Why is it reading out Brian? I don't know. It's so broken. Thank you. I have no idea.
新しい 7.0 じゃないや 6.5X で実装されるコンテンツ動画をご用意してきましたので、まずそちらをご覧いただこうと思います。
And so now for our next announcement of 6.5x content, we have this special video. Roll it.
Oh, got video. Oh! Wait. I never played the Fall Guys. Is it too late? I never played it. I need to play it. Anyways, Fall Guys is coming inside Final Fantasy XIV. That's right. That's right. But yeah, I forgot to play the actual Fall Guys too. And get the Final Fantasy XIV skins inside Fall Guys. Anyways, but yeah, this is actually Final Fantasy XIV. Look, the characters. Yeah, they did gift me the skins, but I don't know if I ever logged in and like redeemed it. I need to double check. This is actually so cool. I love this. Oh, look at the outfits. That's cute.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
というわけで大変お待たせしました。
I need to open mine.
ファイナルファンタジー14のゴールドソーサーにいよいよフォールガイズが実装となります。
All right, you've been waiting a long time for this. Fall Guys will finally be available in the gold saucer.
In the gold saucer, yep.
6.51 ということで、実装日出てますね。10月31日パッチ 6.51
Look, these are the skins that you can get in the game.
リリースとなります。
All right, and as it
And
says
the
here, it's planned for
chocobo
release
too.
on October 35th.
So these are the skins that you can get in Fall Guys, and then the other one that we just saw before was playing Final Fantasy XIV and play the Fall Guys game within FF14.
Patch 6.51.
もうすぐだね。
Yes, in just a week.
In a
今
week.
回動画で、ご覧いただいた通
We
り
have
フ
to play
ォー
that.
ルガイズのエッセンスを、入れつつフォールガイズチームにも監修してもらいながらファイナルファンタジー14独自の味付けを行ったコラボレーションアトラクションとなっています。
So as you saw in the trailer, this collaboration will maintain that Fall Guys aesthetic. We had people from the Fall Guys dev team help us out, make sure that we followed that. But it will also feature this unique Final Fantasy XIV spin on all the frenetic Fall Guys gameplay we know and love.
こちらのコンテンツ24人まで同時にプレイすることが可能で、もちろんマッチングにも対応させていただいてます。
This content is designed for groups of 24 players, with, of course, random party matching for players who don't arrive with their own alliance.
でこちらのフォールガイズなんですが、ちょっと特徴がありまして、開催が、不定期というか何ヶ月かおきに 開催されてしばらくお休みして開催されてしばらくお休みしてという数ヶ月おきにオープンとクローズを、繰り返していく予定です。
Okay, so one unique characteristic with this content is that it's not always going to be open. There will be periods of time where it is available and then period of times when it's not available. And we'll be repeating that over a cycle.
まあどうしてもそうしないとこう一気にねやったらまた人が他のとこ行っちゃってみたいなことになるので定期的にやっていきますのであまりね焦らずに
Yeah, he's casually speaking with a sword over his shoulder. It's so
やってっ
true.
てくれればと思います。
Again, we want to keep the balance between the two games and keep that fair. So we're going to have, again, times on and times off so you can enjoy the Fall Guys content and then go back to other content.
もちろん多数のオリジナル報酬ご用意しておりますのでぜひプレイしてそれらのギアも手に入れてみてください。
And of course, there will be a great deal of unique prizes for those who participate and win, so please look forward to it all.
ではもう一つ、6.5X シリーズで実装となる、特別なクエストについてお伝えしようと思います。
And next, we have one final big announcement for a special quest that's going to be appearing in the 6.5X series.
こちらも動画でまずはご紹介したいと思います。
We have a video to introduce this big announcement as well, so roll it.
Wait, was that the Final Fantasy 16? Wait, we're getting that in Final Fantasy 14? Cool! Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome! Oh! Oh, so cute! Oh, look at the little one! What was the name of the dog? I forgot. Torgal. Yes, Torgal. There was something T. But so I wanted to say, but then the word that would come into my head was the name that was of the city, which was like Tural or something. So I was like, and then my brain just froze.
That's right, we can finally announce our Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 16 crossover event.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
ファイナルファンタジー16のプロデューサーの吉田さんから OK が出ましたんで。
So yeah, I asked the producer on Final Fantasy 16, you might know him, Naoki Yoshida. He said it was okay. So here we go.
I asked the producer. Nice. I'm glad Yoshi P went and asked Yoshi P. Appreciate it a lot. It must have been difficult to get a hold of him.
頑張って作りますと。
That's right.
この永遠の旅路という物語、ファイナルファンタジー16の主人公であるクライブ・ロズフィールドと光の戦士の出会いの物語となってます。
All right, it's called The Path Infernal, and of course will feature 16's protagonist, Clive Rosfield, fighting alongside the Warriors of Light.
Nice.
もちろんまだまだファイナルファンタジー16未プレイドという方もいらっしゃると思いますし、PS5 版今年の冬に買うよと、PC 版出たら買うよというふうに待ってらっしゃる方もいると思いますので、あまり過剰な16のネタバレにならないよう仕上げておきました。
Again, we've written a story so that it doesn't spoil too much of 16 for those players who have yet to play Final Fantasy 16 or looking to buy
That's
a PlayStation
smart.
5 this Christmas or maybe waiting for the PC version. But there's enough in it for that everyone should have.
Waiting for the PC version. Was it official that a PC version was coming? Or was that a slip up? Leakage? Yeah, it was confirmed. Okay. I was like,
A lot of fun.
先ほど動画でご覧いただいた通り16で大人気であるトルガルという、狼の、報酬など多数ギアご用意しております。
And I bet you all saw the Torgal goodies in that teaser trailer.
yeah, that's horrible. We did see that.
Rest assured, there'll be a lot of unique loot for this collab, including gear.
Ooh. I need to play this collab.
オートコンボくれまあ確かにねオートコンボコラボレーションで出てきたらちょっと面白い
That would be great. That's a good idea. Have those auto combos in there?
でもそのリングつけるとアイテムレベル下がるよ
Oh yeah, but if you do put on the rings of the timely rings, then your item level is going to go down. So I don't know.
ぜひですねまあある意味物語の導入に近いそれほどね、壮大な物語というよりは16の世界を垣間見るような冒険になっていますぜひ、それらをプレイしてですね PC
That's actually true. It's probably going to be like level 90 or 100 content. So yeah, we need to get going with Endwalker.
版だったりそれからファイナルファンタジー16の DLC などにもご期待しつつ、両方14も16も楽しんでいただければ嬉しいですとファイナルファンタジー16のプロデューサーの吉田さんからコメントを
It's
預かって
always
きてお
low
ります
level, is it?
So again, we'd like you to think of this collaboration as kind of an introduction
He was trying to bait
the
me.
world of Final Fantasy 16 for all of our Final Fantasy 14 players. We can't wait for you to get your hands on this new content. And we're currently developing alongside Final Fantasy 16 DLC and the PC version. And of course, you know, we got
Final Fantasy 16
the
DLC?
okay from the producer, and he told us that, you know, it was okay to go. So we're gonna do it.
If we still haven't finished Final Fantasy 16, at least when it's DLC time, I'm gonna like need to hurry.
ありがとうございますでは、
ありがとう
ちょっとここでお知らせを最後基調講演ではあるんですがさせてください
Aroma to Witten,
Okay,
thank you
so
so much for the 92-month resub. Thank you so much. That's a very, very long time of supporting me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
お知らせを最後
Oops. There we go.
では、ちょっとここでお知らせを最後基調講演ではあるんですがさせてください
Okay, so next up we have a final announcement.
クラウドデータセンターというもののテスト、我々
Stress
進めて
test.
おります、
All right, as I talked about recently, we have a cloud server, cloud data center stress test coming up.
今まで、皆さんがプレイしてくださっている、データセンターというのは物理で、出来上がってるんですが今回クラウドというたくさんの、マシンをつなぎ合わせてこうちょっとね動的に、大きくしたり小さくしたりできるまあそれをクラウドってよく呼ぶんですけど、それによってこうサーバーの拡張性が柔軟になるっていうクラウドデータセンターでプレイヤーの皆さんにぜひテストをお願いしたいです
All right, basically, up until now, all of our data centers have been using physical servers. And we want to do this test with the cloud servers to make it easier to expand these. And so, to help do this, we need your help with the test.
5年前から検証スタートして特にこの3年かなり、一生懸命いろんな企業さんと組んで構築してきたんですけどクラウドデータセンターでプレイした時実際にはどんな負荷がかかるのかどんな問題が出るのかぜひ洗い出しをさせてください
So we have spent the past several years exploring this possibility of expanding our data centers via the cloud servers, and we're at a point now that we need your help to help us with, you know, find out any kind of things and issues that may occur.
これからもファイナルファンタジー14どんどん拡張していくためにぜひ皆さんのお手伝いお力をお貸しいただきたいです
Again, we would deeply appreciate.
How come they're doing a stress test? Like, what is new with this, Yeah, what is being tested exactly? Is there something that's new here? Oh! Wait, is this the first time they use servers on cloud? I just realized. The word didn't click in my head. Now they use physical servers. Oh, okay. Okay. So is the plan to go cloud for Dawn Trail, basically? Do they have any servers which is already cloud? That's really cool. Pithby, thank you so much for the 26-month resub. Thank you, thank you. No, only the test ones. Ah, that's really cool. You know when you log in and there's like a small queue? It's like a, you know, Q20 or something tiny. Those things is because of physical servers, I'm pretty sure. So when it's cloud, that will go away. And it will also be like login queues and stuff like that for new expansions. All of that is going to be better. That's so cool. The reason they would like to go cloud is so servers can be added or removed easier. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Yeah, that's really cool.
Your participation, as it will help us continue to expand our game and our community.
その概要こちらになります。
So we're going to talk a little bit about what this test entails.
東海岸で、実際にクラウドデータセンターを行うんですが、アメリカのただヨーロッパ側からのテストもぜひお願いしたいです。
And new
the
characters
test will be
only.
conducted via our North American East Coast data center. That said, we encourage players from all over the world, near Japan, to join the test.
そうですね。もちろん日本の方もぜひよろしくお願いします。
That's right. Players from Japan as well, you're welcome to join.
新規キャラクターのみ、作成可能で、テスト終了時に申し訳ありません。データは一旦ワイプさせていただきます。
So you'll get a
Right,
bunch
so we're
of
going to be
gil and you
asking
have
players
access
to
to
create new
everything.
characters for the test, but unfortunately we're going to have to wipe those characters after the test is over.
Yeah.
その他いくつかちょっと制約はあるんですが、
Cool.
キャラクターを作った際にですね、メインクエストや各ジョブのレベルをアップさせる冒険録、このキャラクターにプレゼントさせていただきます。
And as you can see, there are several other restrictions, but to help players jump right into the test right away, we will be offering Tales of Adventure for all the main scenario and all the main jobs.
ギルも5000万ギルお渡しします。
And also going to give you 50 million gil.
Gonna be a
ぜひ
millionaire.
皆さんでですね、皆さんは自由にいろんなコンテンツをマッチングしてプレイしていただければいいだけです。
Again, we won't be asking players to play a certain way. We just need to have you come in and enjoy as much content as possible.
はい、ぜひ皆さんでさまざまなコンテンツプレイしていただけると大変助かります。
And again, we hope that you all join us in this test.
どうか皆さんのお力ぜひ14のためにお貸しください。
Again, this is for 14, this is for our future, and we hope to see you join the test.
Nice.
僕の基調講演もいよいよ終わろうとしておりますので、今回このドントレール黄金のレガシー、もちろん、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズイメージアート数々ねお描きいただいている天野先生にも今回ドントレーラーイメージイラスト描いていただいてます。
All right, so before we wrap things up this morning, there's one last slide I'd like to show you. All new Dawn Trail artwork by the one, the only Yoshitaka Amano.
Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. I like that art. I want to be able to draw like this. Wait, it's made by who, did they say? Yoshitaka Amano.
ファイナ
Oh.
ルファンタジー3をねちょっと彷彿とさせる
Please
よう
look
な
forward to it.
Something about this artwork reminds me a lot of the original Final Fantasy III artwork.
Is that a
天野
hint?
先生も、非常に
Is
ノリ
that a
ノリ
hint
で
towards
いつもフ
something?
ァイナルファンタジー14イメージイラスト描いていただいておりますので今回もものすごいスピードで仕上げていただきました。
Again, Amano-san really enjoys making artwork for Final Fantasy XIV, and he created this in a short amount of time.
さて欧州ファンフェスティバル、スタートを飾る基調講演として、僕の、トークセッションでしたが、今日お話しできるのはここまでとなります。
All right, that's all for today's keynote. I can't say any more.
この先の最後のいろいろ隠された情報を
Almost
全
sneezed.
てぶちまけていくのは、日本のファンフェス
January
で行わせ
7th,
ていただき
yeah,
たいと思
from
います。
Tokyo.
But I will be able to talk more when we see you
Oh,
again
I
next
hope I'm in
at our
Tokyo for
keynote
that one.
at Tokyo Fan Festival.
I hope I'm in Tokyo for that one. Tokyo Fan
ありがとうございました
Festival.
Thank you.
ではこのまま オープニングセレモニーの方に移っていきたいと思います。
All right, so now it's time to move into our opening ceremony.
そのオープニングに際してです
Oh, is he
ね
gonna connect them
You need
again?
both swords. for
Oh,
the
we need
opening
both
ceremony.
swords.
もうクリッカーいらないからさ
Oh, okay. Weapon change.
Weapon change.
今回ロンドンのファンフェス、ね、ここから開幕していきますが、とてもスペシャルなゲストにお越しいただいております。
All right, but before we move to the opening ceremony, I first need to summon a very, very important guest here with us for FanFest.
Okay.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズの生みの親、
The father of Final Fantasy,
ヒロノブ坂口。
Oh? Oh, wow. The father? So is he behind it all from the
い
beginning?
やもう14プレイ始めてくださって2年以上ですよね。
もうガチで
so it's been about 2 years since you started Final Fantasy 14?
Oh yeah,
ここ
hardcore.
ここみんな非課線なんですよね
So everybody here is a warrior of light?
ウォーリアー
Everybody here's a warrior of light?
すいません仲間です
Yeah, I am one of
仲間です
you.
まだ2年のちょっと新人ですけど
I am one
仲
of
間
you.
です
Although I've only been playing for 2 years, so I'm rather new to the scene.
もう
He's
毎日
new. That's
ほぼ
amazing.
インして14が僕の生活の 30% ぐらいを占めているもう本当に14万歳
So I've been logging in every day, and I think it takes up about a third of my life, basically. So I just love 14.
いや
How does he have
ぜひ
time? I mean, is he
今日から
retired?
2日間皆さんとのミート&グリートもありますし、今日明日ステージにも、特別コーナー
はい
ご用意してますので、
そうですね
ぜひですね最後までプレイヤーのもう本当光の戦士として来たっておっしゃってましたんで
Sakaguchi-san will be here with us for the next 2 days for stages, for signing sessions. So if you see him, please, sir, to make you say hello because he's one of us.
The Mistwalker Corporation CEO. Oh, wow.
お礼を言いたくて
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to mention. I wanted to show
Yoshida-san.
my gratitude to you, Yoshida-san.
カッパありがとうございます
Thank you for that
Aw.
costume.
もうカッパ最高で
So
ございます
I
wholesome.
love that outfit. Thank you so much for that.
カッパのコスプレ作りましょうか
So do we need to make some cosplay for you for that?
やりましょうか
Yeah, they
Yes,
should.
please.
じゃあ改めまして、光の戦士の皆さん放送見てる皆さんにも一言何かご挨拶お願
All
いで
right,
きますか
so do you have a message for us here as well as everyone watching on the stream?
もう本当に世界中の方が見てらっしゃる
見てらっしゃいますはい
Everybody around the world is watching, huh?
Yeah.
カッパありがとう
Thank you for the Kappa imp outfit.
まあ本当に
Wait, thank you for the what?
ありがとう
Thank you for the Kappa imp outfit.
まあ
The outfit? Is that what this is called?
本当にこれだけ大勢の人でもちろん見てる方まあそういうみんなとその14の中で出会えて一緒に冒険できるっていう
Oh, it's a new
本当にこの
outfit.
素晴らしい場所だと思うので14
Like in the
は
game?
本当になんだろう心から感謝したいと思います本当にこれからもみんなで冒険しましょう本当にありがとうございます
And so
Kappa.
there's so many people watching here as well as on the live stream, and it's just amazing to think
And us who are watching afterwards because, we were traveling, so we are, catching up with what's going on.
how we can meet with each other in Final Fantasy XIV and go on our adventure together. It's such a wonderful place, this Final Fantasy XIV. So I really want to show my gratitude from the bottom of my heart. I would love to continue on this journey with you all.
さあではこれから2日間皆さん盛り上がっていきますのでここからは開発チーム運営チームのみんなも登場してオープニングセレモニーに移っていきたいと思います
All right, so let's have a great 2 days. And to help us, let us welcome to the stage our development and operations team.
Cool. Hello. It's over? Yeah, alright. That's the keynote then.
My name is Tasha. Some of you might recognize me as Kiwi Kopo from EU Community Team, and I will be your
Community
host
Team.
for this event.
Okay, while they're still talking a bit,
This is
I'm actually gonna
my,
open up Final
first time
Fantasy
on stage at Fan Festival, so I'm super excited and honored
as
to be
a wrap
here,
up of our
and I
sponsored
look
segment. We
forward
actually
to
are gonna
spending
jump
the
into the
next
game
2
for
days
just a
with you
little
all.
bit,
But
and then we'll continue
that's enough from me, because please give a very warm
on
FanFest
Friday.
welcome to our lovely folks coming in all the way from Japan, our
okay,
dev team.
there we go.
皆さん、はじめまして、テクニカルアーティストの岡久と申します。
Hello, everyone.
Final
It's
Fantasy
nice to
XIV
meet
director
you. I am
Yoshiki
Tatsuya
really wants to do a
Okahisa,
crossover
a
with
technical
Diablo.
artist.
Oh, make it happen?
本日はこの後の開発パネルに参加する予定です。
So
Make it
today's
happen?
plan for me is to speak at the developers panel later today.
テクニカルアーティストって何だろうって思われた方はぜひこの後の開発パネルをご覧ください。
If you're wondering what a technical artist is, I hope you watch the developers panel later.
グラフィックスアップデートの内容も盛りだくさんでお届けしたいと思います。
We'll be talking about some of the elements that are going into the graphical updates as well.
2日間楽しんでいきましょう。よろしくお願いいたします。
Let's have fun this next 2 days. Thank you so much.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。バックグラウンドアーティストの志田正人と申します。
Hello, everyone. My name is Masato Shida. I am a background artist.
皆さん楽しんでますか？
Is
He
everybody
said the same
having
about
fun
a
so
WoW
far?
collab? You mean Quick said that? Or you mean Yoshi-P? Because in this case, Quick has actually
時差
responded
ボケ
or
で
reacted.
正直眠いです。
Me, I'm suffering
So maybe
from
him
jet
reacting
lag, so
means
I'm quite
maybe it'll
sleepy
happen?
right now.
Maybe?
今回はですね、岡久さんと一緒に開発パネルをやります。
So I'm here with Mr. Okahisa to do the development panel.
ステージ上で眠らないように気をつけますので。
I will be very careful not to fall asleep while I'm on stage.
What is this?
またすぐお会いしましょう。よろしくお願いしま
Fix
す。
this. Okay,
We'll see
here we
you
go.
very soon. Thank you again.
Thank you again.
Hey everybody, I spent so much time prepping for the keynote, I kind of forgot to make a speech for the opening ceremony.
Nice.
But I'm really excited to be back in London. I love being a part of all of this, meeting all of you.